But it's just a thing, man, that I love to hear that we're talking about. But you know, it's been a lot of times I think that people like Monnie have did a hell of a job. Monnie has done a hell of a job pushing this boxing thing forward and actually demanding the fights and demanding that fighters be accountable for their actions, you know? And I think this is one of the times that we're misinterpreting what Gervonta Davis said the last time that he fought. And anybody that's saying that what we gotta do or what we have to do don't understand the business. Period.
You said anybody saying what you gotta do, what y'all have to do.
The gentleman is interested in a rematch. The gentleman, George Kambosos is interested in a rematch clause for some belts that Gervonta Davis ain't interested in. Hello? I think that what happened already is that the undisputed champion of 135 pounds have already been established. We know who got the belts, but when you talk about being the people's champ and answering to the fights that the people want, right? That's what we talking about. You know, I like to see Monnie go on there and kick his shit. You know what I'm saying? But if we not representing what the Monnie Browns and shit of the world is about, then just assume we do something else. We hang it up. You see what I mean? And fight and you know, well, if you can have a belt, you don't got a belt. The people want to see Gervonta Davis versus Devin Haney. We've never denied that, right? But all this new shit that everybody's sitting around talking and not trying to give Devin his grams, that no matter how good you think Tank Davis is, Devin is better than any nigga that he gonna pick next. He better than any motherfucker that he done had already. Period. See, you don't gotta be better than Gervonta Davis. You just gotta be better than any dance partner that he can pick. So the last thing that we heard is the guy that y'all scream and holler about, the guy that y'all say put all the ass in the seat, the guy that you say is the cash cow, that guy said that Devin was next. That's what he said. He was next for him. Now, regardless of whatever that it is, if you have an opportunity, and I tell everyone, if you have an opportunity as a fighter to earn a living, there is no promoter, there's nobody that can hold you back from doing that. Period. If suddenly something fell out the sky for $100 million because of the Muhammad Ali Act, right? Devin can take the opportunity. It's against the law to say that you signed something and you can't go out and test your fair market value. Now, is it a rematch for the belts or is it a rematch against Devin Haney? Last thing I heard that George Kambosos was the emperor and all the shit. Well, we went and did what nobody else wanted to go do, was go to Australia.
Do the man George Kambosos have a rematch, Bill?
Hold on.
Bill,
do
the man have a rematch in the contract? Do the man George Kambosos has a rematch in the contract? Yes or no?
Okay, listen.
Do it, Bill. Yes or no?
Bill, that's a yes or no question, Bill.
Hold on, bro.
Do the man have a rematch, Bill?
I don't have a contract with George Kambosos.
You don't have a contract. He talking about he activated his rematch. He activated his rematch.
There's a rematch that we agreed to rematch for the belts.
Okay, so that means Tank ain't next, right?
No, what that means is that Tank has the belt at 140 pounds. Can we go get it?
We talking about that 35, man.
You talking about that 35, Bill?
We talking about that 35, Bill. We know what the hell we y'all got to fight at 35.
Hold on. Listen, the fight. What Tank said was, and this is what you guys said was, the belts don't matter. One thing about George Kambosos. Shout out to George Kambosos, who is stepping up to try to do the impossible and wanting to fight Devin again when you have guys like Gervonta Davis who's fake calling Dev out and ain't really trying to make the fight happen. Listen, that's why I'm trying to let y'all know what time it is. If y'all want to talk, listen, if you want to talk and you want to just assume everything, then y'all go ahead and talk and then I get off the line. You see what I'm saying? I was laughing at the shit because the same guy that you said is the cash cow, you said that he's got the money, right? He's the money fight. He's the one that said next. So you mean to tell me we got to send the contract to him and he said the fight, he's fighting Devin next?
We know that if he say the fight is next, motherfucker ain't gonna snap their fingers and the fight just get made, bro. It's gonna be suits involved and everything else. Come on, Bill, bro. He said we next. It doesn't matter if a nigga say who next or not.
You sound scared. Money, you talking so fast and trying to cover up so much shit.
Bill, don't say Money talking fast trying to cover. Hold on, don't say Bill. Wait a minute. Don't say I'm talking fast and trying to cover up shit, Bill. Because I don't got shit to cover up, Bill. So don't say Money you talking so fast and trying to cover up nothing, bro. So I don't have to cover up. I don't have to cover up shit, bro.
Sound like you covering it up, baby. Sound like you my guy, but it sound like you covering up for the guy.
It's all love, but it's never covering up anything.
There you go talking again.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna talk, Bill. That's what I do. I talk. Yeah, I talk. So my situation is okay. My situation is right. We know the man it was a 2-fight deal contract. Y'all signed a contract to go over there to get the shit. My thing is, ain't no way George can both go step to the side for somebody else to get his opportunity, bro.
Stop talking about it because Hank wasn't talking about nothing. He ain't really talking about nothing. He wasn't serious, right? He never followed up. Stop talking about it, my nigga. It ain't nothing. Get back
you
to
said
the
he never follow up. The nigga had a fight coming up, right? Like y'all had a fight coming up. Now y'all got another fight coming up because it's evidently if you're on a contract, you obligated to fight the man. You said 140. So you saying y'all go drop the belts, Bill? Y'all became undisputed. Y'all became undisputed. So y'all go drop the belts and go to 140 and fight Tank. That what you saying? Because you said 140.
Well, what Devin said is that the biggest fights that he want to make the biggest fights happen. Period. That's all. If that fight, listen, if he can't make the fight happen, that's bigger, right? Which we thought that Tank, right? The Tank said that Devin was next, but I guess he was just talking then, right? Because all you, and I gotta say niggas, all niggas start doing is tap dancing and acting like
no, I'm a nigga.
They got no power to do no motherfucker. They don't got no power to do shit.
Okay, but Tank ain't got Floyd behind him right now. He's running his own promotional company.
Wait a minute, upper echelon. Let me understand what he's saying.
Let's all be quiet if niggas don't got no power to do nothing.
Well, niggas ain't never had no power to do nothing, but niggas got power to talk about this shit like we've been doing. So of course if you talking about us, wait a minute, Bill, because ain't no get on this motherfucker trying to flex, right? Nah, yeah. So ain't no jumping on this motherfucker trying to flex, bro.
Let me say this. Hold on.
On a simple fact.
Hold on. Let me say this real quick. Money.
Hold on.
Money. Hold on. Money. Hold on. I'm trying to ask Bill something.
Yeah, every motherfucker on YouTube talk.
Money.
I ain't got to cover up shit, Bill. I ain't got to cover up shit.
Money will let everybody know, and it can ring like a motherfucker. I'm the best manager in boxing, and if I got to fight up for my fighter, my son, that's better than the fight that I got, then I bring it to the motherfucking table.
Right.
I'm not no nigga that's gonna be tap dancing, gonna be scared to come out here and say that the best fight is the fights that get made happen. All that contractually tied to do anything and all that other shit, man, it don't mean shit.
Right.
It don't mean nothing. If we don't want to fight George Kambosos next, we ain't fighting George Kambosos next. Now, how many times do you got to hear that? Did you hear that, Money? Did you hear that, Money?
I can hear you loud and clear. So that means, hold on, upper echelon.
Hold
on. You got me question. So that means, yes, you don't have to do shit you don't want to do. But if you go be at 135 and you motherfuckers talking about you not go fight the motherfucker George Kambosos, then that means you're dropping the titles, and y'all talking about going to 140. You talking about, okay, don't Tank got to fight at 140? I ain't heard Tank saying he going to no fucking 140 and fight, right? We heard Tank saying he's standing at 35, and they asked him, what's go back down to 130? So you talking about 140 pounds? Oh yeah, we got to fight at 140. We'll go up and fight him at 140. So if you're going up to fight him at 140, then you're dropping the titles at 135 because you're obligated to fight motherfucking George Kambosos because it's on the contract. And the man said he activated this shit.
Wait. It's another fight. It's another fight with a guy that don't give a fuck about the titles, and it's a big fight that not only Monnie Brown and the rest of the people want to see. And the fight don't involve no motherfucking titles. What fight does he have involving a title? My nigga say you just
said the man got a fight. Did you not just say the man got a belt at 140?
Money, let him finish.
Wait a minute. He's not. Now he said it don't involve a title. Did you not just say they got a title at 140? Yes or no, Bill?
I said, doesn't he have a title at 140?
You said he got a title at 140. You said,
he go up there and
can we go get? You said, now we can't go get that title. Did you not say that?
So I'm saying is,
come on, man,
that we can't go up to 140 pounds. We can't.
I never said you could go up to 140, bro.
What he said with the Muhammad Ali,
you can do the fuck. You can go to 154 if you want to.
I know you want to be hot, and y'all want to think that
I don't want to be
shit. I got a question for you.
Y'all let the man talk. Let the man talk and then go.
Wait a minute, but don't say you know I want to be.
Let me finish getting my question out because I was talking to him. You feel me? The man riled up.
Upper echelon. I don't give a damn about you want to get no question off, bro. He's talking to
calm
me.
down, bro.
So I'm gonna ask him to him. I ain't gotta calm down shit, nigga. I ain't gotta calm down shit. I'm talking to Bill. He asking me a question.
You gotta let somebody else do it instead of going off in your feelings.
If he asks me a question, nigga, I'ma answer. What the fuck
but you going off in your damn feelings?
Sit your ass down. I don't give a fuck about all night, nigga. Fucking ass back, nigga. Now go ahead, Bill.
I'm sure that this is some money business, but if being in the biggest and the best fights means that the most money is made to take care of all the people that's involved, then that's good business.
Bill know they ass on the contract to fight.
You can't do this, and man, you ain't gonna want to do it. Man, y'all shut the fuck up, man. That ain't how the shit go, man.
Man, Bill, your ass know y'all. You know y'all.
That ain't the way the
Bill
shit
know
go.
they ass on the contract to fight George Kambosos next, man.
You said we under contract to fight George Kambosos. Who
yeah.
We don't have a contract with George Kambosos, and George Kambosos. Hold on. And George Kambosos don't have a contract with Top Rank. So what do you mean?
Well, why the man running out Bill talking about I activated my rematch clause. So we know what activated rematch clause mean, right?
Listen, the rematch clause, let me ask you this though. So is the rematch clause to fight Devin Haney, or is the rematch clause for the belts?
So what you're saying is you go drop the belts. That's what you're saying. Right?
What I'm saying to you is when
the rematch clause, are y'all gonna drop the belts?
Hold on, Money. What I'm saying is what I'm saying is, and this is what I came on to say to you and everybody is you got options, man. Motherfucker got options, bro. Good business is good business, bro.
Yeah, the fact is, Bill, we know you can do what you want to do. Wait a minute, Bill. You gotta let me talk now. You gotta let me talk a little bit, man.
Okay, good.
We know, right? When you control your own career, of course. If y'all don't want to fight George Kambosos, right? Fuck it, we ain't fight. Bam, they'll go to belts. Y'all go fight the belts. That's at 135, right? You saying good business is good business with Tank. What's next? What we gonna do, right? So the situation with Tank, like we still waiting to see who he signed to or not. But we know if y'all stand at 135, bro, George is right there. You said at 140. Tank ass ain't talking about moving up to 140. I don't even think Tank even like fucking fighting at 140 when he fought motherfucking Mario Barrios. So we don't know the man next. Wait a minute, we don't know the man next move because he's saying, oh shit, you know I went up there. The power didn't feel like that, but I'm comfortable at 135. He thought about going back to 130, but I'm comfortable at 135. I'm standing at 135. So he's saying he's standing at 135. That's how the Tank now. Wait a minute. That's how the Tank now. Wait a minute. That's how the Tank now, Bill. He's saying he's standing at 135, right?
So you're saying that if he fights at so what he said was, I'll fight Devin Haney next, but it only got to be at 135. That's what you're saying?
No, what Tank said was, okay, since he's talking, if he win the fight, right, then we can fight next, right? That's what he said. He said, then we can fight next.
Okay.
So hold on, wait a minute. Hold on,
Bill.
He said we can fight next, right? Then they like, oh well, it's on a rematch. Like, oh shit, they on a rematch. He said, well then I gotta fight the next best thing out there. So now,
okay, wait a minute.
I heard you saying that 140.
When he said he was gonna fight him, did you know that it was a rematch clause?
Did I know it was a rematch clause? That's all that was going around. Yes, he signed a contract as a rematch clause. Wait a minute.
Do you think that he knew that it was? Wait a minute. Let me ask you. Do you think that he knew that it was a rematch clause or not?
Wait a minute. When they told him, he didn't know it was a rematch clause, right? So when they told him,
he did know.
He didn't
know.
Because the man said it to him. They're like, well, they said he said, oh, they got a rematch. Oh well, shit, I'm gonna have to fight the next best thing. So even when y'all put this shit together with the rematch, and then y'all got to go back to Australia, all that bullshit. I don't know if it's true about y'all got to go back to Australia, all that shit. But we do know the man activated the rematch clause. So we know Devin next fight is with George Kambosos. You said it yourself, well, it's going to be George Kambosos, right? Because George ain't stepping to the side. But you saying, okay, if they come and they talk about, wait a minute. You said if they come, they talk about the money.
No, you said all that before I came on the phone. That's why I just was answering. I was saying, no, you're wrong. You're wrong, brother.
You said, I'm wrong about what?
You're wrong, brother. Just like I said before, is that if Devin can't make 135, then he go up to 140 pounds.
I know, Bill. I heard you say that, but I'm talking about that 135, Bill.
That's not good enough.
You saying do the fight.
That's not good. That's not good enough for you. The fact that
it ain't about us not being good enough, Bill. If y'all gonna fight at 140, that'll be a fight at 140. I would take Devin and fucking Tank at 140, 147, 135. I understand how good of a fight it is, bro. That's not the thing. We talking about the issue is you saying next, right? I said
that these fighters, and I said that me. And I said, you got to call me up on, speed dial and all the shit that in Devin's career of how we started and all that shit, take out that narrative about what we got to do. Nigga ain't got to do nothing.
And B, I said y'all can do what the fuck y'all want to do, bro. It's y'all career. But if you fight at 135, right? If you want to fight at 135, right? The next fight is George Kambosos, right? Right?
I said that. Well, listen to this. If you fighting for the belts, then we owe him a rematch for the belts at 135 pounds.
And more than likely, y'all not gonna give up y'all belts, bro. Y'all the big dogs. Y'all number one.
But let me tell you, but we owe him, and we're gonna stand on that at 135, representing the belts. If there's no other opportunities, and because mind you, if there's a big opportunity and the opportunity is bigger, and the sacrifice at 135, because it's some sacrifice to get down to 135 pounds, but it's less sacrifice, less chance that it was a better chance that he'll be more healthy at 140 pounds in a big fight, right? Then shit, it's something to talk about. It's something to think about. Right?
Take the mandatory for the WBA.
Hold on. If there's no fight at 140 pounds that's big, that's any of that, then guess what? We make the sacrifice, and you go ahead and defend the belts against a nigga. Against a guy, call him nigga, but against a guy that really wants to smoke. No matter how much long, he really wants to smoke, and he calling for it. So I gotta respect that.
So at least
that contract is obligated, bro. Now what Bill's saying is if they come with something big, we go drop the belts, and George can go fight whoever else they want to put in position to fight for those titles. But right now, George Kambosos is in line next to fight.
The WBO, the WBC, the IBF, and the WB, all them guys, respect to all them guys, because they done worked hard. I don't quite know the names, because you on the chopping block to everybody. But if somebody look through the rankings right now, they're gonna see a bunch of niggas that's good fighters that should be raising their hands and saying something. I didn't never think that we can do no fake shit like that. You can't come on there and say, oh, well, Hank is next, and then you just go quiet. Nobody from your team letting everybody act like.
Bill, you know damn well just because a nigga say the fight is next don't mean the fight gonna happen next, bro. Let's stop that, bro. Now, all right, wait a minute. So that hold on, Bill, because that's when you go like every motherfucker say, "Oh, that I'll fight this fight next." That don't mean the fight gonna happen next, man. You know the suits involved, you know everything, bro. Just because you get on here, Bill, and say, "Well, we can do this," and if it's more money, then we can make it happen next, and things of that nature. Bro, y'all still got Bob Earn to fuck around with. Y'all still hold on, Bill. Hold on, Bill. You still got other promoters and shit you got to deal with. Yeah, but that don't take away that a motherfucker saying Dev don't want the smoke or Dev don't want this. Because like I say, Dev gets all the respect, right? That well, I ain't gonna say for every motherfucker. I know I give Dev all the respect, but in that sense of nature, motherfuckers get pissed off because they say tank or win the fight. Yes, we want to see the fight, right? And I always say Dev got the skills to me. That when Dev, to me, just me, when he mentally mature all the way, yeah, it's gonna be tough for any motherfucker to beat him. You feel me? I say once he get out that stage and trying to prove that he got the power and stick to his game plan like Floyd stick to his game plan, then that's when Dev gonna be at his best. But in that sense of notion, when we sit up here and we talking about the fights and what's happening next, you just can't take he said the fight gonna happen next and just use that as if, well, we can fight next and what he gonna do. Not saying it can't happen, right? But at the same time, y'all still obligated, man, to fight that man in that rematch, bro. That shit ain't going away just like that, man. That shit just don't go away like that, bro.
I thought it was, hey, you right, though, but I thought it was like when Floyd said he was next. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Man,
never mind, though.
Floyd, you know, Floyd, that motherfucker Floyd control everything. Everybody in line gonna want to fight Floyd, bro. Every motherfucker named mama want to fight Floyd. My cripple ass to fight Floyd. Every motherfucker want to fight Floyd for a damn payday. They know what was going down with Floyd, bro. Come on, man.
But I don't see where they're not on his level and they winning rounds. Shout out to them and all that they bring to the table against a devastating puncher like him, that they come in there and they win rounds with him. Yeah. They don't win rounds with Dev.
Man, a lot of fighters that's on that level, other fighters win rounds against, bro. Fighters win rounds against Terrence Crawford, Bill. Fighters win rounds against Earl Spence. Fighters win rounds against Mayweather, Bill. So fighters win rounds, man. Come on,
I'm not talking about. Listen, I'm not talking about Mayweather. I'm not talking about. I know.
So JoJo Diaz ain't win no rounds, Bill.
How many rounds did he win?
Hold on, wait a minute. Lenore ain't win no rounds.
No.
How many rounds did he win?
No. It's not about. No, Bill. It's not about how many rounds. You said they don't win rounds. As if they're just shutting the motherfucker out 12-0, 12-0, 12-0.
No,
a round is a round, bro. So let's stop it, bro. Let's not do that.
No. Okay, well listen. You gotta take and you gotta jam 4 or 5 fighters together to say rounds.
Nah, Bill. Lenore has won some rounds. JoJo won some rounds as well. Bill, it wasn't no 11-1, bro. Cut it out, bro. You said if he's 11-1, Lenore's fight was 11-1.
Lenore's was 10-0 from the very beginning before he got hit with the shot.
Nah, it wasn't no 11-1, bro. JoJo was 11-1.
Yep.
Listen, dog, give me a shout out. Give me a pitching shout out.
Down, coach.
You don't tell me to calm down.
I'm just asking. I don't know.
JoJo wasn't no damn 11-1, Bill.
Okay. All right. Put it this way,
look, unanimous though. Yes, Devin been winning unanimous. Though. That was a fact.
Okay, Money. Okay, put it this way. We don't come from behind. We don't got to come from behind to win.
Oh! Now we talk.
Okay.
Now we talking. Now, how about that?
Oh, wait a minute. Calm it down, coach. Don't say you got to come from behind.
Because you don't want me to calm down.
Like you can say this, say that.
Money, man, you drilling today, Money, ain't you? You drilling today, Money, ain't you? You drilling today, man, ain't you?
KQ?
Yeah.
I'm doing what, KQ?
I said, you drilling today, man, huh?
Drilling? Yeah, I'm drilling.
You know, Money always
go. You know shit, KQ. You know how he is. Crazy little motherfucker.
Hey, when I get through with Money, over these next few years, Money gonna have on a DHP shirt one of these days. Cause listen, I want Money over here bad as a motherfucker. So Money got to just tell us what we need to do next.
Man, I am DA. First of all, you ain't never seen me not root for Devin Haney, bro. Let's cut that out. Let's cut that out, fam. Yeah, the only fight I got beating Devin is Tank. But other than that, hold on, calm down, coach. Other than that, you ain't gonna never see me not give Dev his just due and his credit. Never, bro. You feel me? I got Dev as the number one lightweight.
If we seen Leo get out in front of him, we done seen motherfucking Rolly get out in front of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, no, I hear what you're saying, but we just don't look at it like you. Nigga, I won so much money the last time them niggas was in the ring. Nigga, I'm telling you, I could send you a jug right now. You know, I know you don't need it. But don't put the inhibitions that you might have on yourself or for your favorite fighter or company on us. Because this is for the people, by the people, and this is what we represent, the strength in the people. Because, you know, I do hear a few people, but man, oh man, we done had a wealth of people and professors and mentors and shit to come give me this game and say, cut him loose, man.
Let me say this, Bill. Let me say this. Let me say this, Bill.
Well, and that's what I was just talking. I just listened to you for an hour. Can I get 10 minutes?
Bill, I just want to say this though.
I just want
to say this, Bill. No, I got you, bro. Well, this giving you flowers, Bill. This giving you flowers. This giving you flowers.
Pardon me for your interruption. Go ahead.
All right, and I apologize, right? And that's why I give you your flowers on that behalf, Bill. Go ask anybody. I say one thing I respect Bill on is Bill did every fucking thing he had to do to put his boy in position, right? Everything you had to do, fam. Even when you didn't have to do certain shit. You understand? But on this certain topic right now, like you just said, now they'll come and he had to take step aside money. Well, say that then, bro. If we gonna make the big fight, or just say we'll drop them fucking titles and make the fight happen.
Listen. No, one thing that I said was respectfully, when money happens and it's the biggest fight in boxing, well, this is the reason why we've done the things and sacrificed to be in a position, to be in a position, and not for somebody, each and every time that if somebody says that we can't do something, I'm going to show up and say, you tripping. That ain't what that LLC said. That's not what that doing business as says. And once you've established your foundation, well, then for a 23-year-old guy, we do consider it to be a success from a business standpoint. And I would say, well, from, being a manager and putting him in this position, you were saying something about you can't be manager and the promoter. I said I work for the promoter.
No, we were talking about the alley act, Bill.
And listen, and by doing that, give me my road. Tell them to give me the manager of the year then. Tell them to do that. Tell them who's put a fighter in a position that they can win so much so fast. So when you come back and you challenge the business model and saying what the fighter can't do, well, then you're going in direct contradiction of what we represent and what we came to the table. Now, if I said something wrong, well, shame on me. Did somebody call you and tell you I did? Did somebody call you and tell you that they was looking for me, that I said something out of pocket?